Hey everybody, my name is Carlton Holmes, and today I'll be talking about Bill Nye the Science Guy. So, Bill Nye is an American science communicator, a television presenter, and a mechanical engineer. And really, that's why I'm talking about him today. It's because my major is mechanical engineering, and I grew up watching Bill Nye in my science classes in like elementary school and some in junior high. So I thought it was amazing to find out he's actually a mechanical engineer, which is something I want to do with my life. So he actually graduated from Cornell University with his mechanical engineering degree, and right out of college he went into the mechanical engineering field. He actually went from the mechanical engineering field into his entertainment career, and from there he just started doing little developments in space and science just to help out. And so from his or in his mechanical engineering career, he went straight from college to work for the Boeing Airplane Company in Seattle, Washington, and that is one of the largest airplane manufacturers in the country. And so while he was at Boeing, he actually invented a hydraulic resonance suppressor for the large 747 airplanes, which is the large passenger airplanes. And I know some of you are thinking like, oh, what even is that? And so the resonance suppressor actually just makes it an easier flight. So when you hear things like turbulence and stuff like that, it actually helps quiet that down and just makes for a smoother flight at thousands of feet in the air. So I thought that was something crazy that Bill Nye, who I always saw on TV, actually worked on airplanes and invented a special part for those airplanes, which is so cool. So something else he did as a mechanical engineer, he actually invented a ballet shoe, which I thought was crazy, going from airplanes to a ballet shoe. So actually how that happened was he was doing one of his shows on bones and muscles and realized the effects that ballet has on dancers' toes. As she was talking to a 22-year-old dancer, and she was saying she has multiple surgeries throughout her career, and she was at such a young age, he realized it was had bad effects on him. So what he did is he designed a shoe that included a toe box, and this toe box protected the dancer's toes and actually stretched along the sole to give them better support. So I thought that was really cool. Something so big as an airplane to something so tiny as a little ballet shoe, and it still made such an impact on so many people's lives as a mechanical engineer. So that was really interesting to me. And so from his mechanical engineering career, he went into the entertainment career, and he actually left Boeing and become a comedy show writer and performer. And actually, before he left, he started out by just doing stand-up comedy. So at night when he would get off work, he'd go to the local club and just get on stage and tell his little jokes, and that's how it really took off for him, and he became a writer and performer. And so once he officially left Boeing, he got a job on a show. It's called Almost Live, and that's actually where he got his nickname as Bill Nye the Science Guy. So I thought that was really cool. And so from Almost Live, when that ended, he actually got his own show on Disney, and it was called The Eyes of Nye. And so this show was actually aimed at an older audience, as the previous one it was more for like younger, like I guess elementary school kids, and there's just small shows that teach them a little bit about science. But this one was more, I guess, teenagers and young adults. And actually, since it was on Disney, several attractions at Walt Disney World still play these short videos while you're on a ride or something like that. So I thought it was really cool that he did this a while ago, but it still gets shown to young kids and teenagers and things like that while they go to Walt Disney World. And so some developments for science and space, he actually created a small sundial. And this sundial was it's called the Mars dial. And it was actually developed for some of the Mars exploration rover missions. And so this sundial actually allowed the NASA guys who were looking at those videos of the rover tell like where the placement of the sun was, determining by the shadows on that sundial. So I thought it was really cool that he created something that went all the way up to space, went on Mars, and helped out those NASA guys figure out what was going on Mars. So something else he's doing right now, he's actually the face of Oakland, California's Chabot Space and Science Center. And so he has his own lab there, and it's a climate lab, and it features the Clean Energy Space Station, which just his goal there is to just show the people the impact of climate change, like global warming, and what all that has on our planet, how it affects it, and what we can do to change that. So I thought it was really cool. He's actually making a difference in the planet right now, changing people's lives and things like that as a mechanical engineer. So Bill Nye made multiple contributions to both the engineering industry and his entertainment industry. I think if I didn't watch Bill Nye growing up in my elementary school and some in junior high, I probably wouldn't want to be a mechanical engineer right now, and that could have changed multiple people's lives. So I'm glad he was able to go get his mechanical engineering degree and use that in the entertainment field. So, and still to this day, he strives to teach others and make the world a better place.